Alright friends, I got something in the mail today that I wanted to show y'all, so get ready for it. It's this, so please ignore how messy my desk is, sorry y'all, but this is a Mugig melodica that I ordered and it came in today, and so I wanted to show it to you guys. It's still in the wrapping paper, so I'm going to open it up and we're going to take a look. So I got it out of the wrapping paper and it comes with this protective case. It's kind of like a nylon, I guess, material. It's pretty, like, it seems sturdy. And it's got a handle up here for carrying and a strap, which is pretty handy for portability. And it's just got a little, like, company logo and stuff there, details. And so that's pretty cool. So let's open it up. So here's what the interior looks like. Here's your mouthpiece and little hose. So I got the one with the long mouthpiece so I can play with two hands. Here's a, appears to be an instruction manual, pretty neat. And this is wrapped up. It's got a little cleaning cloth too, which I wasn't expecting. That's going to be handy for keeping the keys good and clean. But also, I did get it did come with a short mouthpiece, so if I wanted to play it holding it up in the air like a woodwind or a trumpet or something, I could do that. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to see how it works. So, here's what it looks like put together. Here's the little tube mouthpiece where it connects. I'll also show you guys the short mouthpiece in a minute. The keys feel very interesting. They're kind of light, but they don't push down very far. They're also not standard piano keys, because if you notice, they are very thin. Like, they're very small this way, width-wise. And it sounds really interesting. It sounds kind of like an accordion. I'll play some in a second. One thing I think is interesting, though, is I spent a couple minutes playing around with it. In the lower register, it requires more air to play lower notes, and so when you're trying to do melody and left-hand stuff, like, for example, I tried playing Song of Storms, it's a little harder. I'm going to play it for you and let you guys hear what it sounds like. Also, it's really loud, so if you buy one, be prepared for it to be loud right off the bat. This one I've got is 37 keys, and I really like it, honestly, and I believe it has this little strap right here. So when you want to play it with this mouthpiece right here, you can just kind of put your non-dominant hand, in the strap and hold it up to your face and play with the mouthpiece right here. And so that's pretty cool. I can't foresee myself doing that very much, but it's a nice option to have just in case I wanted to do that. So I'm going to try playing it for you guys. Here it is all constructed. I've got the mouthpiece, the long one. Here's the itty-bitty one. It might be hard to see on the camera. But, here, let me kind of see if it'll focus. Maybe it's a little better with my hand behind it. But, it's a pretty neat little doohickey for, I believe I paid $26 for this. So, strongly recommend getting it just for fun. If you've got $26 that you're like, hey, I don't have anything to spend this on, definitely try melodica. Lots of fun. I'll play the C scale in 2 octaves for you to hear kind of a sample of what it sounds like. And you can control the volume by how much air you put in, so I can go. But if you notice, it gets flatter as you get louder, at least in that low register. Let's try it here. You're getting kind of flatter, so be wary of that if you're trying to play loud. Also, with Polyphony, which, means playing more than one note at a time, it does have this. I know I've only been playing a single note at a time, but you can play chords. It sounds actually like an accordion when you do that, so check this out. And that actually right there was a good example of, this does take air, lots of air, so if you play a woodwind or a brass instrument, I'm sure you'll be fine. I used to play saxophone, but it's been a while, so my lungs are slightly out of breath, or out of shape usually. I don't use them like I used to playing tenor sax, obviously, so I'm not used to blowing into an instrument. But I'm sure I can build up a tolerance to that again once I build up endurance. And one thing I thought was interesting is I tried playing Song of Storms, and we're doing polyphony between octaves. The low octave seems to take the cake. So I want you guys to hear it the way I would normally play it. And then I might revise it and see if I can get it to work later, do another video on that. power with the upper octave when I'm playing chords with the left hand. So that I might have to do some research and see if there's a way to counteract that, or if that's just the way it is. But I figure I'll play some songs for you guys just for fun. So first, let's do some Clair de Lune. As you can see, this sounds really pretty. I like it. Like, you can do some really cool sounds with it. So let's see what other songs we can do. So let's give Rondo alla Turca a try. So, as you can see, I didn't do my left hand with that because I was afraid the polyphony would drown it out. But definitely I'm going to try and see if there's do some research, see if there's a way to counteract that. Because this could be a lot of fun. It's a little portable piano, so I could take it anywhere. Like, just sock it in the case and throw it in my car and take it to wherever. You know, guitarists, they can just grab their guitar and go. This is kind of like that for pianists, except probably not the same as, you know, carrying an acoustic guitar, considering it has polyphony between octaves. But for $26, I can't complain about this instrument. It's very, it feels quality, even though it seems like it might be cheap quality considering how affordable it is. Like, the keys feel good. They don't, obviously it's not like playing a Steinway or something, but it's pretty nice. And it's 37 keys, and it has F in 3 octaves. If you guys take a look here, we have F, then F. I think I got F in 4 octaves, sorry y'all. And then over here as well. So that's pretty nice. It's got C in 3 octaves. So unless you just play in weird keys, which, I mean, I know some music calls for that, but if most of the time you'll be playing in keys that'll need C and F. If you're not super hardcore into music, so this is really good for beginners as well, who are wanting to get into piano. And I'm probably just going to fiddle around with it some more. Might record some more of me playing. So I got some blues improv for you on this. I think it has a very different tone than what you'd hear in blues, but in a good way. So here goes nothing. Just fiddling around with the blues scale there. I think this could be really cool, doing it with different instruments, like doing it, maybe if I had a solo in a song or something, like a guitar solo, maybe replacing it with this if it had enough octave. I think that could be really neat, just a different rendition of something, so you guys might see something like that in the future. If I can get some better recording equipment, that would be really nice. So maybe once I get equipped with some better recording equipment, I will be able to make a video like that, which would be really fun. So in the meantime, I give this definitely a 4 out of 5, just because of the polyphony problem with the lower octave. But given the fact that it is cheap, really cheap, it's $26, I recommend getting it if you're at all interested in it. It's a fun little gift to have around if you know somebody who's a pianist and would enjoy this. It's kind of gimmicky, obviously. It's you're not going to get up and play a concerta on this or anything, but it's fun nevertheless. One thing I would be concerned about is if you'll look here at the mouthpiece, let me take it out really quick. It's already very spitty, and so I'd recommend cleaning it. Just in the little amount of time I've played it, it's very spitty, so I recommend just kind of like wiping it off on your pants or something, or finding a napkin if you're not a doofus like I am and don't wipe everything on your pants. But overall, it's a pretty little instrument. 4 out of 5 overall. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Please like and comment and subscribe.